Hello, dear students. How are you? I hope that you are well, all well. Today's topic is subject and predicates. The last class we discussed about the sentences. The sentence express a complete sense. A group of words. A group of words which makes a complete sense, it is called a sentence. Okay, sentences are types or kinds. That discussion we discussed in the last class. Okay, today we will discuss about subject and predicate. Very important topics about sentence. This we know that the sentence, there are two parts of a sentence. How many parts? Two parts. One is subject, another is predicate. There are two parts of a sentence. Okay, of a sentence. One is subject, two predicate. We knew about the sentence in the previous class. Okay, now we will know about the part of sentence. Okay, there are two parts of a sentence. One is subject, another is predicate. What is subject? If someone asks you, okay, if someone asks you what is subject and what is predicate, you have to give an answer about this, like this. Subject about which or whom. Okay, about which or whom something is said. About which or whom. Okay, which or whom, person or things. About any kind of person or things. Something is told, something is said or told. Okay, that is called or is told, is called subject. When about which or whom something is said is called subject. Okay, such as, for example, we can give an example here. Rana goes to school. What is this? This is a sentence. Okay, this is a sentence which makes a complete sense, that Rana goes to school. It is clear. It is a clear sense. Okay. Rana, which about which we tell. We are telling about Rana. Yes or not? Yes. We are telling about Rana. For that reason, it is subject, because we are telling about Rana something. We are telling something about Rana. For that reason, it is subject. Okay. We can give another many example. Tell me one example, Roman.
I live in Dinajpur.
I live in Dinajpur. I live in Dinajpur. Very good. Which is subject here? I. Because I am telling about me. Okay, I am telling about me. Or I am telling something about me. Okay. For the reason it is subject. When someone about which or whom something, okay, that is the subject. Do you understand? It is subject. Okay. Now we will tell about predicate. What is predicate? Predicate is very easy, more than subject. Predicate. Attentively listen to me what I say. Predicate. Okay. About subject. About subject. Something is said. Something is said is called predicate. About subject. When you will tell something about subject, okay, about subject, that is predicate. We can give an example now. Rana school. Rana goes to school. About Rana. What are we saying? Goes to school. About Rana, we are telling that goes to school. For that reason, it is predicate. This group of words describe about Rana. Okay, these groups of describe Rana. We can say another way about predicate. When we will tell about Rana or about subject, something. We tell about Rana here goes to school. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. And it is subject because we are telling about Rana. About Rana we are telling goes to school. Okay? But we are telling about Rana. Do you understand? You tell an example about predicate.
Shima is running fast.
Shima is running fast. What is predicate here?
Is running fast.
It is running fast. This is predicate. Okay. It is subject. We are telling about Shima. We are telling about Shima. Okay. We are telling that is running fast. We are telling is running fast. That is predicate. Okay. Subject and predicate we can discuss about more. We can discuss. We can discuss more subject and predicate. Sometimes subjects is silent. Sometimes silent. A subject is silent. For example, in the imperative sentence, we see read the book. Read the book. Okay. Read the book. Tell it is which is subject, which is predicate.
You read
It is a imperative sentence. For that reason, the subject is silent. Actually, here stands silently. You read the book. You go to borrow. But in the affirmative, we do not express, or we do not express. So we can say that it is predicate. It is predicate without subject. In this sentence, only we see a predicate. Okay? There is no subject. Without subject, can make a sentence. Okay? But in silent, in this place, have a subject, that is you. Okay? That is you. In the imperative sentence, actually there is no subject. There is no subject. Okay? Just only predicate. In the another example, we see subject. Actually, we see we saw that the subject and predicate where stands. Actually, at first subject stands. Subject. At first subject, then predicate. An example: Rana goes to school. Subject, first subject, then predicate. But here is no subject. Just it. We saw. In the next example, we will see an exceptional example. We will see here is the cow. Here is the cow. Or here comes the cow. Okay, here comes the cow. Who comes? The cow. It is subject. It is subject. It is predicate. Because we can write like this: the cow comes here. Okay, the cow comes here. It is subject. It is predicate. It is subject and it is predicate. to understand what is the subject, who or what, when you asked by who or when you asked to anybody by who and who or what, then which answer will find out that is the subject. We can give an example. Rana plays football. Who plays football?
Rana.
Who plays football? Answer is
Rana.
here. Answer is Rana. It is subject. Okay. When you asked by who or what, then which answer you will get, that is the subject. Okay. Rana plays football. Who plays football? Rana. We will get the answer is Rana. For the reason that is subject. Okay. Actually, subject and predicate, our very essential necessary part is subject. In the question we can say that subject, every sentences have two parts. Okay, how many parts? Two parts. One is subject, another is predicate. Ruman, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How many percentage you have learned? How many percentage?
100%.
100%. Thank you. Without learning 100%, must you will ask me. Okay.
Okay.
All time you have to understand 100%. Okay. Then you can day by day improve your English day by day. Otherwise impossible. You have to think English. You have to write English. You have to but all time you have to think in English. Okay. Otherwise impossible to be expert in English. Okay. You have to use a English dictionary. You have to use English book. You have to use English short story. You have to write. You have to read. Okay. You have to read or write in English poem, English short story, etc. By this way, you also can improve more. Okay. Finally, we can say that about the subject and predicate, there are two parts in a subject. One is subject and predicate. Actually, first is sometimes more than two words can be subject. More than two words. Okay. The father of Shima, okay, is a teacher. He is a teacher. What is subject here? Which is subject here? the father not only is just Shima, okay, that it is all part, all words is okay. Now you ask who is a teacher, who is a teacher, answer key. What is answer?
The father of
Answer is the father of yes or no? Huh? Subject and predicate. This is the two part of sentence. By this way, we can understand about subject and predicate. In the next class, we will discuss this. You have to tell, you have to tell minimum 5 minutes about subject and predicate in the class. Okay, you have to take the preparation, a good preparation, as if you can tell, okay, you can tell or you can narrate, you can describe the subject and predicate. Okay, no more today. Thank you very much.